What up, though? Ledge here. Chill with me. Wake y'all asses up. Good morning, battle rap. Good morning, battle rap world. Couple of things to talk about. As you see on the cover, Gmbr shit. You see my guy, Sig Dolla, the general, the boss, the symbol, out here holding down Gmbr. We're going to talk about his event, Higher Level 4. Based around 420. Wasn't exactly on 420, but they did it for the weekend with a slew of 2-on-2 battles. That was dope. And just talking about, his influence in the city, the battles that happen, and what's going on with him long term this year and beyond, and also some music. So, I got to always show love and tap in with the state. But you know what we got. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what we're here to talk about. Real quick, shout out to RX, I believe. And I believe it was direct on the commentary, along with June Peas, June underscore PZ, who did a tremendous job with the commentary, kind of, going, you know, translating it in Spanish for the Spanish, the Spanish community who was here in attendance, either watching online, watching at a party somewhere with the TVs hooked up, just watching all over, man. I appreciate June P's commentary with the Spanish translation, but I want to shout out RX who did a good job as well. And I guess while I was away, she showed me love and recognized me as like some media that's, I guess, was supporting the stream, supporting the broadcast and all that, or just, I guess, for just supporting overall. Uh, it was cool. I really appreciate that. I was just glad Nico was mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in the West, a lot of West influence on this card. He's the preeminent voice of the West. I mean, whether I get mentioned or not, that's cool. I was gonna, if I was gonna riot if I didn't hear that, no pun intended, riot, the Riot Network, the West. Come on, man. But I was gonna riot if I didn't hear that his name was mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was alongside of mine or if it was only his and I wasn't mentioned at all, that's cool. But shout out to RX for the acknowledgement. Appreciate that. And again, man, shout out to Nico for getting mentioned as well, along with Seven Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kato's as well. Nomad from I believe 15 minutes of fame. He a goat to me. Y'all don't be knowing. It's just some people that don't get the recognition that deserve all of the praise, because a lot of y'all are one man band in it, and being a one man band or a one woman band is difficult in this in this culture. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get right into it. The Prelude, GTX, bringing that grind time feel back, bringing the essence back, bringing the atmosphere back. That's kind of been missing too, making this really feel like an event. Like, the term event sometimes get lost. Sometimes you say an event and it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like a cool little get together, like a lounge, like a kickback, like a hangout. This actually felt like an event, from the production to the commentary to, all the big time sponsors behind this, whether it was No Jumper, whether it was Red Bull, all of these factors played in. So I'm gonna get right into it. It kicked off with Reverse Live versus Don Marino in a matchup that I actually thought was going to be a good matchup, because they both, Reverse Live has been doing work in these tournaments, whether it's the Grand Prix, like exhibition joint. I remember him going against like Dub the Phenom or somebody, and then in the season he was kicking ass too. So he's been on a good run. And Don, I would say, post that Rum Nitty battle that he had, that was like just not it in the 2-on-2. He's been like on a nice run. I like his battle versus Danny. I like some of his one round work. The battle versus Ryder, I guess that was on. I believe that was on the first Civil War. Like, I liked him, man. He's been putting in good. So I expected this to be good. Long story short, Reverse Live did everything you need to do to make a good first impression, to impact and influence the crowd, to rock with him. Had bars, had pacing, it was proper, had really good delivery, good punching, comedic uh, ability as well, was on point. And that is what grind time, the tradition, the people who see, oh, grind time back, and the people that's popping up to those events, they want that. They want a variety. You kind of got to be a gumbo pot when you're in that setting. This isn't, This isn't what, kind of the modern day battle rap fans are used to. And you kind of can see that, and we'll get into some of the battlers who kind of fit this era style and how maybe the crowd was a little bit asleep to what they were doing. And it was a limited crowd, like as far as who could get in. Like all those days of you can just bring your buddies in, them days were over. Days are over. They was selling. But anyway, Reverse Live was going crazy. Don had to match that because Reverse Live went first. And what ended up happening is Don kind of came in there with the same. He didn't change anything, and maybe that's just a miscalculation on his part. He felt like maybe he didn't feel like he didn't need to change anything, but in fact he did, and he didn't. He stumbled all throughout the first heavy. I think the second round was that the first, later in the first, or the second round where he brought RX out, which was his biggest reaction. His biggest reaction was bringing RX out. I come through with the poncho down or whatever she said, and got a big reaction. Kind of fell flat after that. A lot of stumbling. And it's sad too because Don has been really built. I felt like this run he's been on was leading to this. Like, okay, you've been cooking. Now you're getting rewarded with this big ass opportunity. You got Aczino on the card. So the connection there, like even though you're Mexican and you're of the Hispanic family, there's probably a lot of people that are Hispanic as well might not be all the way in tune with you. So I thought he's gonna cater some shit to them and had a building rocking. I'm pretty sure people thought the people who, whether it was Lush or Diz, whoever booked him for this card, thought he was nice, but also thought he can add that flavor too. And it just didn't happen. If anything, Reverse Live kind of used that against him, and that was a 30, man. That was a 30, and I see Don kind of, taking it hard as he always do. Kind of takes it to heart, but just bounce back. Make that be a lesson. Let that be a lesson, and bounce back. As for Reverse Live, man, particularly on the West, he's tough to beat. I would like to see him OT now, like in this era, be OT, come out to the Midwest, come out to the East, and just see how his material rocks there. Not saying that it wouldn't. I'm just curious to see if it does. So, but shout out to Reverse. Holmesy the guy in Fate. This is like one of the battles I was talking about, and it happened more so with Fate than Holmesy. I feel like Fate is just back to back punching. The setups even got really dope punching in it. And it's heavy. And he's like doing a lot of like Holmes and the God flips and all this shit. And it's just not overly intricate. It's not like he's Lux or something. But it's not catering to that exact crowd. Now, he might not care about it. And that's kind of what I like though. Because I was catching all of this shit and I thought all 3 rounds he was dope. So to me, I understand him not wanting to change it up. But if your thing is kind of trying to make an impression in the building, you might want to. Whereas Holmesy, he did his thing. He was himself for sure. But he had like the patterns and the haymakers, like a few of them that would get a crowd going. And that was what's important in that setting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had it 2-1 Holmesy, and I totally get and I totally know that's very well possible that this shit can look completely different on cam. Fate kind of got one of those pins. He's not like, again, it's not Lux where you missed a ton of shit, but he got some sneaky shit that you might have to go back and give a point to. Like, oh, I kind of got to count that. You know what I'm saying? I got to count that. So, with that being said, though, Holmesy was just, I wouldn't say in rare form, but he had some lines that really hit, man. He had some lines that really hit. Like I said, he had a few more. Like I would qualify them as haymakers compared to Fate, in my opinion, and not by my personal opinion on what a haymaker is, but based on crowd reaction and what works in the building. He was what works in the building. Now the crowd was a little bit asleep, and that's just, it was natural, man. You talking about people who want to come back to a ground time style where it's witty, it's comedic, it's really good rapping and lyrical ability. Some people like a lot of them. I wouldn't even just say the multis. It's the pace with the multis. And we get into a battle. Why another battle worked in some ways, maybe a little bit more than even I thought. But that was a really good battle. That's replay value city. That got replay value. So salute to both Holmesy and Fate. Potentially the battle of the night is one of them. Chef Trez versus Saint. This probably was the most slept on. I don't know what the crowd was doing. Like now, granted, with Saint, it was a little bit different because that whole left side was his homies. Not saying that like they were gassing. No, they gave love to both sides, but he didn't have. He wasn't OT. He wasn't out of town to where he can say some slick shit and get nothing. Like if Saint was from Maryland, all that the shit that he got reaction to by his homies, he wouldn't have got if he was a neutral person there. Like his shit was just too good. You know what I'm saying? It was too good. Chef Trez came out wigging in the first though. Chef Trez was battling like I think he think Saint, like if you beat Saint, you get his 50K or 100K or something like that. Whatever Saint won, for some reason I think Chef Trez thought if I battle him, I then take his money because that first round from Chef Trez, he was hitting. He was hitting a different level of just of greatness with that shit, boy. He was talking. When Trez was in that bag, he was talking. He was pretty deadly, man. He was pretty deadly. Saint did good, but I thought Trez clearly got that round. I thought the third round, I actually thought Saint clearly got that round. Like Saint was on winning that one too, and it put pressure on Trez big time, and I thought he got that going away. The second round is what it comes down to, and they both like that's when they both start getting to that bag where you can tell that they had some relationship as far as being homies or like exchanges because Chef Trez was alluding to giving him game on the stock market and all that shit. And then when it was Saint turn, he kind of flipped it, talking about the stock market and all that shit. So they both like kind of took that angle and was punching out of it, and it was just dope to see. I think what had happened was when Chef Trez went first in the first top of the second, it was his go. He set an incredible pace, and I was like, it was gonna be hard to keep up with. Saint goes, he keeps up with it and like start going OD like, and I was like, oh, he about to snatch. You know, this is one of the rounds you steal when somebody think you got it and you just steal it from them. I'm like, oh, he about to steal it. What happened is like the back part of the round though, he was missing a lot to me. He was just like he kept saying shit. I was like, oh, it's cool. It's like the back part of his round was not as strong as that like first minute and some change where he was wigging. So I felt like throughout that second, if you go back, Chef Trez was a little more consistent from the beginning of the round to the end of his round. So I gave him the battle 2-1. Not mad if you gave Saint the dub though. That was a fire ass battle, and I think a neutral would say it probably came down to the second as well. Oh, do we gotta talk Big T and Mac? Pontiac Mac. Pontiac Mac. Mm-mm-mm. Pontiac Mac, why you do him like that? Pontiac Mac, why you do him like that? Why you like? It's like the Midwest movement shit. Like, do that mean anything to you, nigga? Hmm? Do that mean anything to you? Do you care? Do you have any love in your heart for people who are built the foundation of the Midwest movement to a point where we was looked at as one of the most dominant regions at some point? Does that mean anything to you? You went against a legend, a living legend. He's alive. Big T is alive, man. What you doing? I'm not about to try to get too crazy, cause I got mad respect for Big T, but y'all know what it was. It was a dirty 30. Steph Curry get a McDouble, add a McFlurry. I'm about to go ahead and get your order. You got hit with a 30-piece mac and cheese, a biscuit, some coleslaw, some turnip greens. You don't get the collards. Collards, we say that for Thanksgiving. But now you get the turnips. Get the turnips, okay? You or you want me? I can replace it with okra, either or, whatever. Man, we're gonna give you some, yeah, some iced tea for sure. For sure, you getting some iced tea. Sweet tea. No, you can get some sweet tea. Good old fashioned sweet tea. Mm-hmm. And a coupon. You get a coupon with that too. You get a coupon. You're choosing. Any dollar store you're choosing, you get a coupon. Family Dollar, Dollar Heaven, Dollar Tree. What's the other dollar one? Yeah, Dollar Mayhem. You know, you can go crazy in Chicago with that. Mac is incredible when he's tapped into all aspects of his game. The punching, the bar quality of the punching, the rapping, the aggression, the delivery, and then the it factor, right? The timing, the comedic shit with the impressions and like the hand gestures and going in and out with like different like scenarios and shit like that. I wouldn't say he's unbeatable because he's been beat, but he might have. I think he's done found his own. Like I think this might be his time. You know how some people just are late bloomers. Like it took him a minute, but he done mastered him. Like Mac Myron done mastered being Mac Myron. That's what it feels like. Like he's always been like this, but he done mastered it to a degree. And maybe sometimes it's the right platform, like being over there on King of the Dot and GTX as opposed to being maybe on URL or on RBE. Maybe that's just a better fit for his style. Because a lot of times your career is altered by really just altered by that. Like what league at what time going against what opponents. Like all that shit matters into being a success. And right now, if listen, Bill Collector right now to me is still leader for champion of the year. Mac gotta be like top 5. He's still gotta be top 5. You looking at what he's doing. That was a body bag. That was a body bag. Clearing Mac Myron body bag Big T. Never thought I would say that. Not that I never thought he could beat Big T. I 2-1. But body bag? Even 3-0, like edging every round. Like he got every round. That was total slaughter. No Joe Budden. We're gonna go ahead and move on, man. I don't want to get too disrespectful. Averb and Pass was a really good battle that I was shocked. That was a really good battle. Absolutely not because of skill level. that has nothing to do with it. It's just Verb has a battle next week, and I can't remember the last time he's battled this close with 2 battles. That's like I'm pretty sure if you ask him last time you battled a week, ahead like a week in between, it was probably in his come up days when he was like on the come up. I don't think he probably had to do, and that's a testament to him being a big draw, a ticket seller where he only he got to battle 2 or 3 times out of a year. So I'm saying that as a sign of respect. Actually, like he's never had to pull that. So that's why I was worried because I've seen him stumble and fumble with way more time than this time that he got now. So I was worried about him in this battle because I felt like him in Pass was a battle that's supposed to have been happening to me, in my opinion, back when Verb was coming over there to like grind time battling Marv and when Pass was battling Hollow. Like I felt like around that time they should have been met. But, it's no time like the present. And they got the cracking. And Pass came out wilding. Pass set a tone, bro. Pat, like, there's not. I don't think there's anybody that. I think there's people that rap as good as him. I don't think there's anybody that raps like flat out better than him. Like, dog, he's rapping. I don't know. I'm not talking about lyrical ability. I'm not talking about punching power. Just rapping. Just hitting these different pockets, keeping your vocal projection level, and just going through material, blowing through it with effort and like with minimum effort and ease, bro. That's what Pass does. First round was close because Verb came out and matched his energy to a big degree. What was the shit about? Ran home, chased down, or some shit like that people kept quoting. Fire, man. He had, Verb, even in bad battles, he's gonna give you a quotable, bro. Verb is gonna give you a quotable. That first round was tough. Second round was kind of tough too. Like that battle was just good. I think the only round that I got clear was passing the third. I think uh I think Verb started slow and his and that third round was very short. I think Pass clearly got that third. I believe that was the third. Was that the third we saw about when he with the angle about him always dissing women, or that might have been a second. I could be mixing them up, but I just remember his third being powerful and having a real stamp there. Um, the first two rounds can go either way. Based on even just based on me giving him the third, I probably got past 2-1 anyway. Maybe the second and third, probably. It's what I remember. I think I edged Verb in the first just because of those two quotables that kind of bumped him up ahead in the race there. That's a replay value city. Go rewatch that. It's on demand. Rapgrid.com. The Prelude. Go watch individually. You can watch them individually. You ain't gotta watch the whole pay per view. You can watch them individually. So pay for it, get the Prelude, and then click that battle. That battle got replay value. Another one that got replay value though, Geechee Gotti and Clean, man. Geechee Gotti and Clean was one of the ones to me going into the battle as far as entertainment. I didn't think it would be a competitive battle. Let me say that again. I thought it'd be one of the ones entertainment wise. Geechee has personality that is just like natural. Like even when he's not trying to be funny, he'll say something just with his accent and all that, and his lingo and his like nonchalantness about it. And then Clean is just one of the greatest personalities in battle rap, one of the most charismatic figures in battle rap. So even if his bars aren't like high level, like his personality alone can just make it an enjoyable watch. And they brought in, I think this was Clean saying this in the post game. They both brought what we came to that we want to see. Geechee brought bars, every fucking bar punching, name flipping, street shit. Clean brought jokes, energy, performance, with a couple of lines in there that was heavy too. Now, what I didn't expect was so many people picking Clean after the battle, which makes me say, you know what, I might have to rewatch that because I felt like Geechee might have still got it. I think Geechee's at this point where he is battling himself at this point. It's a few like that. Geechee, Rum, Lux. It's a few like just these high level guys, Rock. You know what I'm saying? That you're really not even comparing them. Like you're not taking what they said in that battle and comparing it to their opponent of what they said in that battle. You're taking that first round and being like, how does this compare to Geechee's all time first rounds? I feel like a lot of people are doing that. So they come away unimpressed because it's not the first round he gave Tay Rock. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's super unfair, but that's kind of the gift and the curse of being one of those guys, being a star. So I still gave the battle to Geechee slightly, but it is a close battle to me. But I'm not mad if you got Clean, but I seen people that I really take seriously in this game saying Clean 3-0. I'm just like, whoa, like what? And I'm seeing more people than I thought got him like clear. People ain't just saying Clean edge. They're like Clean clearly got it. Clearly got it. So I gotta watch it again. Definitely got to. So we gonna see about that. And then the main event, Dizaster versus Aczino. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I know they was trying to get the pronunciation right on the feed, on the stream. I'm gonna call him Zeno. Just throw Zeno in there, bro. His name stands for assassin. So the assassin versus the Dizaster. I get it. I get it. Before we even get into the battle, right? Because there's really not much for me to break down there because it was very, and it's my own ignorance. I don't speak Spanish, so I missed out on a lot, right? But just the atmosphere that this brother brought to battle rap was inspiring, great to see, and it was like a blueprint and it was a precedent. So I want to shout out Lush and Diz and everybody a part of this direct for making it happen. Like to see the potential in what could be a fruitful culture, like it can be if you embrace the culture. You see that it's gonna be a fruitful culture if you embrace the culture. Simple as that. Like this dude is a fucking legend in a lot of ways, man. Like the numbers he's putting up, y'all care about views so much, right? Go type his name in and look at his battles, see what they accumulate. You would be embarrassed to try to even shit on him or come close and name another battle rapper from America that's not Diz or maybe Arstat. Even they don't hold a candle to what he's doing on YouTube. So like I just love the atmosphere that he helped create just by being present, them chanting his name, seeing flags waving. That shit felt like a World Cup, man. I love I'm a big that's my favorite sport is soccer, football or football, depending on where you at, where you land. But yeah, so I just wanted to give him credit for that. Like the atmosphere was great. I thought first round, so they battled in English, and this was his first time rapping in English. Second round was rapping in Spanish. I believe this is Diz's first time rapping in Spanish, and then third round was like a mix of both. So I was just entertained. I was entertained by both. I was high. I be honest with you, I was actually more impressed with how fluent Diz was in Spanish though. Like I had to talk to somebody who knew like who was fluent in Spanish, who was like you know like fluent in it as well, and it was like, no, he killed that shit. Like really, he didn't trip over no words or like adding extra like twang to it or like no, he was saying everything. Like he was saying this shit. He was like it was like that. It was like he grew up knowing Spanish, and I don't know how long he been practicing or if he always kind of knew it from a base level, but just didn't know every single thing. But if they say he was killing it, it sounded like he was killing it. I didn't hear a lot of stopping when he was rapping in Spanish or a lot of and like trying to gather himself. It sounded like he was just running through that shit. And as for Aczino, in the first when he had to rap in English, little, little tiny just adjustments. But all in all, he had some lines too, though. He had some lines that was impressive, man. He had some lines that was impressive. Now it was his crowd there, so they was cheering for virtually everything, right? But no, all in all, it was just a fun battle again. Don't give a fuck who won that. That wasn't really what that main event was about. It was more of a celebration. You know what that main event was like? It was like a versus with like people that are cool, not like verses where people like really. I'm about to. It wasn't like Jadakiss. It wasn't the Locks and Dipset. It was more of a celebration. Think of the verses like what was a celebrate? Like they were just having fun. Like Snoop and DMX. Like they weren't really trying to kill each other. They was dancing to each other's shit, rapping each other's songs. That's what Diz and Assassino was. It was a celebration of battle rap. Now Diz was Diz, so he kind of goes there. Still didn't stop him from going there. I know people were upset with the Kobe line. He said, and it's not that wasn't that's not my cup of tea. But what are you gonna do, man? That's what he do. That's what he do. So you gotta take it or leave it. Um, all in all, dope event again, man. Shout out to everybody who attended. Shout out to everybody who rocked with it. Thought it was dope, man. So all in all, on a scale of 1 to 10, I get about a good. Let's see, reverse body Don, Holmesy and Fate, good battle. That's like about a 7.5. I think Chef Trez and Saint was about an 8. Mac by Big T. I think Verb and Pass was like about an 8 low key. I think Clean and Gotti was like a 7.5. And based on just like Disaster and just the atmosphere and the entertainment, I was just entertained like just with Twitter and trying to figure out what's saying. I guess yeah, so it's about like a 7 point, about an 8. I'll say about an 8. I'll give it a No, I ain't giving it. It's about 7.5 out of 10, which is still solid. It's a solid card. Solid card. Because I can't give it that high marks with two clear 30s. I mean, the other people weren't that impressive. And they weren't. So it kind of brings it down. So 7.5. Salute to GTX. Look forward to seeing more battles. Up next time to get into that alpha shit, man. Higher level 4. You already know. Yeah. Alpha League Entertainment, higher level 4. Kicked off over the weekend. Celebration of 420. Shot by the incredible team. Rose Productions. Husband and wife, family shit. The best in the business. You've seen them film for the rap committee for I Battle. You know, worked with King of the Dot, doing our shit over at Bar Wars. You know what I'm saying? They just the best in the business, and they just so happen to be Michigan made. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Rosés. Good event. Love the atmosphere. Shout out to Taz, man. Money hungry establishments. Always show love. Always, giving me a good welcome when me and my wife come through, man. It's just always love, positive energy and vibes. Shout out to Dolla, the symbol, who orchestrated this, had these 2-on-2 battles locked in and ready to go. And like I said, I like the atmosphere. I wish more people would have came and pulled up though. You know what I'm saying? For an event like this, for Dolla, I think I've heard him say it before. Like this is his last run, but he sounded like really serious this time. So if this is his last run, man, we need everybody to pull up, man, and show love to the brother. One of the, you know what I'm saying, very important figures in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Really holding it down. Always put people in a position to win, and it's just positive. So let's get to a few things. The 2-on-2 at the very bottom didn't go down. Snow, Fire, Linwood, Loso, and Trigger Tie, Casey James, Double O, and Facts. Those battles didn't happen. So out of a 4 battle card, unfortunately, it was only 2 battles. I actually think these were the 2 battles that were most talked about on the way there. No shade to the other 2, but these were kind of the most talked about. Smith the Words, Mr. Biggs went against Snapping Streets, and what I thought was very competitive, dope battle. I had to be a judge. And they gave me some things to really look at. With Smith and Biggs, it was like, yeah, they had some lines, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but they had the poise, the presence, and the entertainment factor and the chemistry when they was going in and out that kind of made they shit a little more, I guess the word would be dynamic. Would be a little more dynamic. And as for Streets and Snap, they was probably bar for bar. Like if I had to choose who lines I like better, Snap and Street had better lines to me, man. Better lines. So I did the comparison of when EFB, Rum Nitty, and Geechee went against NWX, Shine, and DNA. Bar for bar, EFB had better lines, like lines I pulled away, like that was mean, that was tough. But NWX had good lines, better performance, better chemistry, better connection with the crowd for in the building. So as like a whole gumbo pot, I thought they were better. So that's how I judged this battle in particular. And so I gave my vote to Smith of Words and Mr. Biggs. And the other judges agreed with me. You know what I'm saying? And so they move on to the next round. It's a grand on the line, I believe. So it's money on the line. And this is a tournament. So this is just the first installment. And now they move on to the next round. So these 2-on-2s ain't for nothing. You know what I mean? So got bread up. And after the win, the victorious Biggs and Smith the Words join me in the winner circle to chop it up a bit. What up, though? You already know what the business is. Lead Chair, Top Tier Podcast, Alpha League shit, higher level shit.
Facts.
Man, 2-on-2s is something we need more of, man. For real. This shit was a goodie. Shout out to Dolla and everybody who put this shit together.
Facts.
You already know. I am here with Victorious. I'm just a winner circle. I'm bringing the winners over here, man. I'm sorry. Gotta bring the winners over here,
Makes
man.
sense, man. Because the
Big.
winner's supposed to be over here.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Winners
It's a
breed.
good spot for the winners.
Yeah, you know what I'm
it feel
saying?
good over here.
It's a different space.
Yeah, it's a
different.
whole nother breeze that you get from everybody else, temperature, all that shit.
Yeah, the wind.
Yeah, the wind is on us.
Really
It's not on
superior
them.
right now.
Yeah, we get isolated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know,
I'm
we
here
get our own
for
separate
sure,
wind.
man. Biggs and Smith the Words, man, put on a fucking show, man.
Appreciate you.
It was dope. No, real talk, man. Like I said, you know, I was a judge. Blessings to being a judge. And like I said, y'all was just more well-rounded, had a little more power to y'all bars, but also had the comedic relief shit. The timing was better. And how did y'all feel finally? Because I know when people work together, at some point y'all just relieved that y'all got that shit over with, right?
I was really just starting though, okay?
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna hold you.
I was
We
happy
didn't
to finish this though.
we didn't even go around.
None.
No, that's bullshit. For
I mean,
real?
like
Bro, my
today,
kids, bro. We didn't touch our round today, bro. I ain't talked to him until we got here.
Damn.
I ain't talked to him until we got here, bro.
We in sync, bro. Me and bro do this shit.
Yeah,
But y'all real homies though, people.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
that's
that's
my brother.
important.
Like, honestly,
That's
bro,
important.
I'm telling you, honestly, bro, like we ain't even doing this for the $1,000, bro. We're just doing this shit because
I made
we
that
having
earlier.
fun, bro. You know what I mean? Shit really
Yeah.
fun. I got $1,000 in my pocket.
I'm about to go make it right now when I leave here.
Yeah, that ain't no lot of money, man. It's more so for the culture, to come with something good, like bro, any other 2-on-2 teams, or thinking about doing it or doing it. I want them to be able to see a good example.
Yeah, get motivated.
And me and
Yeah,
bro
that's a
go
fact.
crazy, bro. Like that wasn't light, but that shit wasn't the heaviest we can go, bro. We
No,
know it wasn't.
nowhere near it.
But we got some shit for future reference.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. We wrote probably at like, I ain't being funny because them niggas wild out, bro. But we wrote at like 60%. Nigga, swear to God, bro, this on my everything, nigga. We wrote those rounds while I was in my kitchen cooking, prepping, and barbecuing, and recording in my crib music, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, we wrote that shit in like 4-5 hours.
Like,
bro.
no flex, bro. Like,
So now, like, y'all move on, but like you said, man, there's some other killers on
oh,
here
no,
too.
no. We gonna turn
Yeah,
that.
we
We
ain't
gonna
worried
turn
about
that.
no
Yeah.
team on this car.
Yeah. Are you
Could've
got
been any team on this car?
Talk shit.
Green porch light at a weed
It's
house.
lit for all you niggas. I mean that.
I'm
He mean
telling
that.
you, bro.
We mean that, bro.
That shit real
How,
serious.
how
bro.
did y'all think about y'all ops like material?
We
Was
was
it
No,
on
them niggas wild. I knew they was gonna come wild, bro. I battled both of them, bro, and I
Yeah.
beat both of them early
Yeah,
in my career, bro. Third and
Snitch
fourth
before.
battle.
Me and Snap ain't never battled either though.
So it was gonna be an entertaining battle because they had shit to get off their chest. I had shit that I could have been got off my chest that I never did in the battle. So it was like, all right, let's cook.
Yeah.
Let's cook,
Yeah,
bro.
and they
We coulda
did
went
great, bro.
crazy.
Like I commend them niggas, dog. Them niggas did great, bro.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's levels to this shit, dog. Like
A lot of them.
charisma is important, dog. But
Absolutely.
you gotta know how to do all of that shit, though. It ain't just being funny. It ain't just coming with a bar, bro. Like
Hey,
you said,
look.
it's an ensemble of shit.
Yeah.
it's
You
a
gotta make that
definitely.
shit like a movie, dog.
I told
Absolutely.
you, Ledge, bro, I don't like niggas, bro, and I'm gonna show y'all. I hope tonight showed y'all I don't like people. And I'm gonna show y'all why
And
I
I
don't
ain't battled
like
in a
people.
minute. I think I almost ain't battled in a year.
Yeah.
Every time I'm supposed to be rusty, I come crazy like this. Like, they be like, Smith gonna be a little rusty. He ain't battling it. That shit don't matter, bro. I do this shit, dog. Bigs do this shit.
So
We
on
put that
record,
together, like,
I need to know. So next go around is about to be even more deadlier than what I just seen here.
It gotta
It's
be.
lit for all
it's
you
lit for
niggas.
everybody, bro. It has to be. It
It don't got no choice but to be.
And if it's WWF, you know, that's cool.
Uh,
We do some niggas that we was supposed to battle.
we're supposed to
long
battle
ago,
them
you
a
know what
while
I'm
ago.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's got a
2-on-2.
backstory, but
So it makes sense.
let
but
that bitch keep brewing, bro. The plot
know.
ain't even start brewing, bro.
Yeah.
Like in real life,
yeah,
bro.
they just advancing though. I don't
Yeah,
understand that shit.
Advanced niggas, bro. That you can't advance.
Them niggas
in
need
my
an
eyes.
advantage, though.
No, they did though. They needed to
They
make
got
it
at
where
least
they
about
about to be.
4-5 minutes worth of material. They can just
They gonna recook up.
They gonna recook
It's
that
gonna be
shit
a lot
up,
of more
re-rock it.
Biggs and Smith flips, a whole
Yeah.
bunch of more dancing bars.
It's a lot- it's a lot to
The
come
fake
from.
angles be the funniest shit to me.
Yeah.
The fake angles be the funniest shit to me, bro.
Let them know, man, where your socials at, man. People, you want to tap in with people,
Yeah,
man.
Smith the Words, man. At fucking on what's that, Instagram?
That's Instagram.
Yeah, Danny Glover on Facebook, man. Tap in with me, man. Winter Designs, Premium Flower, Edible Package Company.
Yeah,
That
plug
nigga,
all y'all shit, all that shit.
Yeah, Spice Vlog and Media Entertainment. Hit us up, man. We in there.
It makes sense. It's Biggs with a Mr. in front of that. Mr. Shoot him in his fucking face himself. On Facebook. nigga, you can go look me up. I'm fucking Public Records, nigga. Bradley Thirkill.
Yep.
Instagram is Mr. That Was Dark. On Twitter is the Black Aleister Crowley.
Finally using his Twitter. I appreciate that.
I got. Hey, look, bro. You teaching me, bro. Listen, you my guru of what I'm supposed to be doing for promo.
Yeah.
So my Twitter handle is the Black Aleister Crowley.
Follow him, please.
Please follow me. I don't know if I'm gonna follow you back because I can't follow you if you don't follow me. So I can't follow you back if you don't follow me.
I gotta make sure they follow you. I got you.
And then, like I said, bro, Street Jazz out, bro. Please go download that album, bro.
Shit.
I got one of the best albums in the city. I'm really one of them ones, bro. I'm just a humble nigga, bro, and I just don't. I make great music, bro. I sing, rap, and battle rap. And can't
take a look at my.
You feel me? So we on that type of time, bro. R&B album on the way. How to Get Laid. Getting ready to drop soon. It's gonna be out on Sweetest Day, bro. We lit, bro.
Yes, sir.
We lit.
Appreciate y'all, man. The winner circle, man.
Ledge, listen, man.
Yes, sir.
Ledge is crazy.
Let me get my money.
Go ahead. It's even time. Every time I'm on the ledge, I still never get pushed over, and I appreciate you.
My dog. Hey, y'all heard it here, man. Top tier podcast. Yes, sir. Yeah, and then after that, it was Hostile and D-Mac going against Troy and Tony Nova. You got the old guard, the veterans against like the new breed, so to speak. Although Nova's been around, but you know, compared to D-Mac and Hostile, he's still a spring chicken. Troy, you know, he's out here trying to do it on his own merit without, you know, being, I guess, grouped in with his brother and trying to make his own path the legit way, the sensible way. And I thought this 2-on-2 was interesting. The way he and Troy paired up, kind of talking about each other, I did like that. I like that. He was like, oh, you know, you're known to be the soft-spoken when people think you're a pushover. You know, like kind of playing opposite. Like one is a hothead, one is more mellow. People think he's like a quote-unquote nerd or whatever. So they like switch roles. One was more, the other one was sensible. It was dope, man. It was dope. And I thought, their combination of going, you know, back and forth was pretty dope too. All their lines didn't hit, but a lot of them were kind of, I wouldn't say just overly slept on, but some that I reacted to, I was like the only one reacted to it. Because I just hear certain shit, maybe certain references I catch that apply to me or that isn't relatable to me. Might not be relatable to everybody in the building, man. But I did enjoy their round. And I was talking with Tony afterwards, and he was right. It was amazing the stuff that got major reaction that wasn't really warranted. Like when he said something about telling Troy, you got to get more gruesome. And he said something about taking a knife and sticking it in your girls, and the crowd like, oh shit. I'm like, that's a setup, and that wasn't like creatively said. He just was very direct with it. But you know, the crowd like what they like, man. So yeah, I thought they had a hard time because their style is not easily digestible. You don't get it right then and there. They're weaving, they're doing build-ups and things like that, transitions, a little more wordy. And so when their round was done, I think Times, who was there kind of hosting, he fucked with it. Like I said, I fucked with it too, man. It's just sometimes personality wins these type of exhibition bouts. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, while it wasn't 2-on-2 formatted, like what I did notice is Hostile went for a whole segment, and then D-Mac, so it wasn't like the in and out. This is very much like Goods and Clips when they went against Hitman and John. But just with a lot of entertaining lines and bigger shots that landed. Had to judge that battle, gave it to Hostile and D-Mac. And I spoke with them after the battle on their win and what they got going on moving forward. What up, though? Ledge here. Chill with me, top tier podcast, the one and only. We here, Alpha League, higher level shit. Shout out to Dolla for always having an extended, embracing welcome when I come through. And man, appreciate it. Here to see some dope ass 2-on-2s. And yeah, man, we here with the winners. This is the winner circle. Only the winners is coming over here. You know what I'm saying? We here with the unanimous winners, man. D-Mac and Hostile just beat Tony Nova and Troy. And I ain't gonna lie, man. After they first, I was like, okay, but y'all came and blitzed them kind of crazy, dog. Y'all blitzed them kind of crazy when, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, y'all do my young dogs like that. But, you know, I was a judge for it. I did like some of their material, but like I said, the haymaker ability, y'all, like, was that the plan going in to, like, kind of not go in and out and just, like, one person take over and the other person get tagged?
I mean, to be real, like, me and Hostile, we both, like, very busy individuals. So, you know what I'm saying? We never got a chance to actually get together in person and link up. But we just came up with the idea, like, you know what I'm saying? We vetsing this shit. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I can really beat both of them niggas by myself, and he feel like he can beat both of them niggas.
You said that in the spaces. You were serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was the reason why we did it like that, you know what I'm saying? So
made sense.
It was a good battle, bro.
Yeah, Hostile, you started off, man, like you told him to fall back. And you went crazy, man. Like, just tell me how that feel, because you know, I seen you at the iBattle joint, and I remember like you wasn't pleased with how you performed.
Man, that shit was terrible.
You was ready to get back in the ring, bro.
Hell yeah, I was mad they didn't. I missed the card with Clacks on it and shit.
For sure, bro.
So,
but you came and cooked just now, man. Tell me how that felt to finally get like, this is what I really do.
Yeah,
I feel to show people that.
Felt good, man. And this my dog. Like, you know, like I got a lot of respect for my nigga, and like me and him, we go way back. I don't know this nigga for, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
So I was already motivated for that. I'm like, we ain't gonna lose flat out, and it was just like showing them different levels. Like, they good, but there's levels to this shit.
For sure. Now y'all had a chance to sit back and watch Smith and Biggs. What do y'all think? Like, if that ever happens, man, what y'all think? Like, y'all think it's gonna be y'all gonna walk them? Like, how y'all feel about that matchup if it ever come to that?
I mean, like, Tony Nova and Trey was kind of light, you know what I'm saying? Because they really new. So it's really like, you know what I'm saying? We just want them to take something from this so they can be able to battle anybody. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Biggs and
Smith?
Biggs and Smith?
Yeah.
Smith, I really like Smith. Smith, one of them niggas that, you know what I'm saying, he remind me of me a little bit. He's a super troll and he's super funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gonna be a problem, but I mean, we vets in this shit. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a fact.
Ain't really nothing that we can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe the next one we might go back and forth for them niggas, since they gonna be a different kind of
y'all got a different approach with them, huh?
Yeah, we gonna bring it. Yeah, we gonna bring it. You're gonna see a whole different
heat.
Mac and Hostile when we come back.
Y'all
I'm
ain't
not saying we was playing this time, but we not playing with them.
Yeah, I was thinking like y'all ain't work on, because I noticed everybody kind of just kept their shit singular with their names. Y'all ain't work on no group name, man. Y'all ain't got no group name. Y'all thinking about?
That shit just came off the humbug. But when they said Hostile, I mean, this nigga's a fucking legend, bro.
Yeah,
so
that's a fact. We out here, man.
Different ways other than battle rap. This nigga a legend, period. And I'm like, damn, how would a battle with me and Hostile be? But to be able to battle with this nigga, man, that shit was hella fun, bro. That shit was fun than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
I swear to God, like, it was crazy because, like, when I had inbox Dolla, and then I seen he was doing it 2-on-2, so I had did one with Gmbr.
Gambit, right?
Yeah, but luckily he didn't respond, and Dolla hit me up like, you want to do one with Mac? I'm like, hell yeah. We can go on this bitch and freestyle and really kill these niggas.
That's fire, man. Yeah, no, we was entertained. The crowd was laughing. Like, y'all was nonstop with it, man. And I want to see y'all again, man, for real. ASAP, too, man.
Sure.
Let them know where y'all socials and shit, like, where to find y'all at when people, like, get in touch.
Facebook, David Lindsay, Instagram, Macladon Bavani. You know what I'm saying? Macladon_Bavani, BHAVANI. And, you know what I'm saying?
Hostile.
Still the same, man. I'm trying to get,
acclimated to the socials.
So it's just still the Facebook, man. Kauvihm, KAUOVIHM, Monoliths on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I do got a Twitter, but my daughter be on it, so I don't be on it. Like
no, that's real shit, man. Gotta live it like that. Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. The one and only D-Mac. Hey, for sure. D-Mac. Hostile, man. Appreciate y'all. Alpha shit. And that was pretty much it, man. Like I said, two battles happened out of the 4. Those 2 teams that won will be moving on to the next round. Not to face each other. They'll actually be facing the teams there, because a couple of teams just advanced because other teams pretty much forfeit. I just don't know which ones exactly. So basically how it's lined up, Smith the Words and Biggs will be facing the team in the second row or something like that, whichever one, the teams that didn't forfeit. And then the same applies with D-Mac and Hostile will be going against with the next set of teams. And, you know, people are kind of looking forward to a D-Mac Hostile versus Smith and Biggs final. But cross that bridge when we get to it. I want to end the show by a couple of last interviews from the event. One with Piranha, and the last one with the boss man himself, Dolla, who is my featured cover artist for this cover, for this edition of Good Morning Battle Rap. I appreciate the hospitality, Dolla. Look forward to coming to the other events you got. And it ain't over, man. You ain't, stop telling people you ain't going nowhere this year, man. I ain't letting you, man. I ain't letting you, dog. I want everybody got to be at the building early and rap diss tracks about you or something. You ain't going nowhere, dog. We ain't having that. But yeah, Piranha interview, and then you get to see the Dolla interview to wrap things up. I am done. I'm exhausted. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, and as always, keep it battle rap. Peace and love. I'm here with my dog, bro. Y'all don't know how much of a real one this one is, dog. Like, it might be the realest nigga out here for real. Like, and just, I can't even talk about it. If you know, you know. I'm talking about the one and only Piranha, dog, out here with Higher Level for the Alpha League event. Enjoying yourself, bro? How you feel, man?
Yeah, I'm hot in the motherfucker.
Hot in the motherfucker, I can tell. Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be looking at the interview like, man, that nigga high as hell. Like, I'm just being 100. Nah,
that's what the event was made for, though.
It was called Higher Level. It was 420 based.
Yeah.
It was lit, though.
It was lit, man. How you feel about, like, you know, the battles and shit, the 2-on-2s? Who kind of, like, impressed you out the gate?
Biggs and Smith the Words versus Snapping Streets. That shit was crazy. Like,
yeah.
That I want to see that again. I can't wait to see that on camera. Unfortunately, Snapping Streets had a little slip up in the end, but I don't really feel like it really mattered like that. Like, it mattered in the building, of course, but on camera, that battle was fire. Like, salute them all, both teams. Like,
we want to see you in the 2-on-2, man. When you gonna come out here and cook somebody, man, with somebody?
Whenever niggas stop being scared of me and my bro Dre Stubbs.
Oh,
we got 2-on-2 smoke for anybody in
That's
NBR.
Your people, okay. Shout out to Stubbs.
Niggas ain't even gonna be no mystery. Me and Stubbs smoking shit. Ain't even nothing to talk about. So
damn.
Whoever ready to get their ass whooped, let me know.
I'm looking forward to that. Stubbs and Piranha on the 2-on-2. That'd be some real work.
It's lit for
that'd be real crazy, man.
It's lit for niggas.
What you got going? First of all, I know you be wearing black people, black owned business shit. This black owned too. Which
always,
is
put your people on.
That's
man.
fire.
Shout out my brother Tez, man.
Yeah, gotta rep the brand.
Put your people on. If you don't put your people on, you a hoe. That's a fact.
I love that. That's the tagline. That's the slogan.
And I don't want to beef. I just want to rap. Shout out Jazz. The
Shout
rapper.
out Jazz. That's Jazz shit for sure.
Shit. Yeah. So I definitely support.
What about you on some singles battle shit? Like what you waiting on? Who coming? Like, who getting work next, man?
I got a battle tomorrow.
Oh, word.
In Cleveland. Shout out Bless the Mike, Kill Switch Battle League.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna be out there tomorrow.
Damn.
One rounder, and then I got a battle 6 days later in Atlanta.
Okay.
On the 30th. And after that, I ain't scheduled, but ain't nobody really on my radar for real. Whoever come outside for real.
Yeah.
I got some other shit in the works though, but I can't really talk about it right
I'm gonna instigate on your behalf, man, so we can get some names out here, man. I'm talking some shit to Tay Rock, some surf shit. I'm talking shit to somebody. We gotta get you a real big plate, man.
Niggas Hollywood, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get you a plate, man. For sure, man. Let them know where to follow you on your socials and shit, where to tap in with you at.
Me on Instagram and Twitter at CEO_Piranha. Add me on Facebook at Puritan Piranha.
Yes,
sir.
Man. My dog, always, man.
Shout out my man.
Yes, sir.
You already know what time it is.
My dog, appreciate you, man. Higher level shit, alpha shit. We out of here, man. Top Tier Podcast. What up, Dope Ledge here? Chill with me, Top Tier Podcast. Higher level shit, Alpha League shit. Get the merch. You see what's going down, man. Here with the boss man himself, man. Dolla, the symbol, League Enterprise. Go get the fucking music too. I fuck with it on Spotify, man. I fuck with that shit heavy. Night Boss is my favorite shit. I fuck with, you know, that's my shit right there. I know that shit by heart. Gotta fuck with me now, dog. These 2-on-2s, dog, they was a success to me, man. Tell me how you feel the outcome was and the results and the love and the atmosphere and all that.
Oh man, it's always a good time when I can bring everybody together. We come together on positive,
yes,
you know what I'm saying, on a positive mission. You know what I'm saying? It's always good vibes when it's the league, Alpha League, and the whole Gmbr come together, man. The battles, beautiful battles, man. Great battles, dog. I think the energy was there. No stumbles for real, no mess ups. It was just pure combat battles. You know what I'm saying? 2-on-2s. A lot of bouncing back and forth, a lot of vibes, a lot of different characters, a lot of different teams. So it brought like the WWE feel to it, you know what I'm saying? So it was tag team championship type shit. Like everybody was on another level with it. So I'm impressed with every battler. Impressed, you know, Rose's always do a great job.
Shout out to Rose's, yes.
You know what I'm saying? So everything gonna be available real soon.
Real soon, yeah. Shout out to Rose's, do incredible work. Now I remember back when you like announced the shit like tap in, we doing 2-on-2s. It seemed like this how I know people fuck with you, because I feel like this card came together pretty quickly. Like dudes was like, dog, I'm ready. Like I remember that shit. Like just tell me, you know, how comfortable you were with putting certain matchups together, like D-Mac and Hostile versus Troy and Tony. I would have never seen that. Like, I had a vision for that. Just talk about that, man.
I definitely had a vision for these battles when I put them together, dog. I wanted to, you know, mix it up a little bit, you know, give certain battlers a chance to showcase their skills against better opponents that they normally wouldn't battle without probably paying for it or whatever.
For sure.
Shout out to the veterans that tapped in with us and came and put on, you know, a great show. So it was everything we what I expected, you know, some hungry cats versus some well-rounded veterans, seasoned cats, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it brought a dope clash. Then, you know, Smith and Biggs with the J Streets and Snap, man. It just showed both of these teams was real fluid with their work. A lot of back and forth, a lot of, you know, they definitely showed a really good, dope 2-on-2 style of battle rap. So both battles was amazing. The next round already set. So shout out to the battlers that didn't get the battle. 2 teams forfeited. So the next teams that obviously that forfeited, they automatically move on to the next round.
Dope.
So it's already set. These battlers already got like 3 months for the next round. And we going 3 rounds this time. 3 rounds for this one. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna get to the championship round moments. Nigga, 3 minutes, 3 rounds, 3 minutes. This next one, 2 minutes, 3 rounds, 2 minutes. The next one after that, 3 rounds, 3 minutes for that $1,000.
Yeah. You know, I gotta be there now. I gotta be there for that one. You know what I'm saying? And not only with those other 2-on-2s for the next round and shit, you kind of laid out. You got the other events like the Alpha Wing. I probably
do 3 more events. This was 1 of 4. So I probably got 3 more events this year.
Night of Bosses.
Night of Bosses was my birthday event. Me and J Rose doing a collab birthday event. So the Rose's Alpha League.
What date is that?
July 31st.
Oh, that's a triple birthday. My birthday July 28th, dog.
Oh shit. My birthday's July 21st. Hey, we about to turn up.
We turning up.
My birthday.
And she 8. My wife 18.
Leo game.
Yeah, we Leo. Big Leo shit.
Game.
No, we ain't doing that.
Shit over with.
Yeah, shit over with. No, we turning up. Night of Bosses July 31st.
July 31st.
Full up.
The next one, man.
I'm
Shout out
there.
to my brother Times. Y'all just seen him,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
My cousin, bro. The nigga, one of my hosts. He really did a good job, man.
For sure.
So it was overall great night.
Yes,
Night
sir.
of Boss is coming up July 31st. The next one. Alpha Wing, October 30th, and then I'm gonna end it with War Games in the Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? New Year's time. So
You talking about riding off into the sunset after that?
man, you got right. I'd rather leave in my prime, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave on top, dog.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna talk him out of it, y'all.
I don't want to feel too washed up.
I'm gonna talk him out of that, man. We need him, bro. He's an instrumental part of Gmbr for sure. But let him know, bro, the music, like what's on that side, because I'm tapped into the music too. I
League
fuck with it.
Enterprise on everything, man. We just dropped a new single, me and Mr. Biggs, called Get High 420 event, man.
Yes, sir.
Music video coming real soon. Real 420 vibes. We just the League Enterprise, the mixtape. Times GHG, nobody talking like this too.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we got a lot of music coming, a lot of music out right now. Please go stream it. Go Shazam it, whatever, man. Turn it up.
Yeah, man. Spotify, that's why I'm listening to them on for Night of Bosses and my shit, My Forever Young. That's my favorite shit.
That's my favorite song, bro.
That's my favorite shit, man. Long live Tony Young, man, the legend. Dog. Hey, Dolla, you already know it's always a pleasure tapping in with you, man. Appreciate it. Higher level shit, Alpha League shit. Top tier podcast signing out. Peace.
On crack. System green for our system fake green. I spend my life in the booth, niggas feel it. I'm trying to make it up, my niggas in the kill. We trying to run it up and feed all our children. Bitch, I'm really lit, my grandkids gon' have a million.